God, man. I just did, 7 days. I ain't nothing to play with out here no more, you feel me? I done been out there in them trenches, man. Nah, I'm just playing though. Man, but today, man, I'm about to tell y'all about my 7 days in jail, bro. Crazy. I done seen it all, bro. I done seen it all, bro. First, I'm gonna tell you how I went to jail, bro. So my first story time is the first time I went to jail. Turns out it was never finished. Like I still had to go to court, but I ain't know. Like I moved, I forgot about it, woo woo. So it was a warrant for me, like a warrant for my arrest, cause I ain't showed the court type. Something went down in my crib where I called the police. Like something was happening at my crib and I called the police. So after the police came there, everything got situated. He ran my name, like he ran my name, and it said it was a warrant for me, like arrest me basically. So after everything got situated, he told my brother like to call me outside. My brother called me outside. I was on the porch. He was like, "Come here." And when he waved, "Come here," I was like, "Boy, ain't no way, boy. I know this ain't finna happen." So I walk in the front yard. He was like, walk behind my truck. I'm like, man, ain't no way this finna happen. Walk behind the truck. He was like, it's a warrant for your arrest. He was like, I ain't want to put your handcuffs in front of your nieces, because my nieces was here too. So he was like, he didn't want to put my handcuffs in front of my niece. So I went behind the truck. He handcuffed me. I sat in his truck for a cool minute, because he called up to the station or whatever to see if the warrant was did they still want me or not, basically. So I through waiting, I'm asking, like, and I talked to my brother, like, call my brother to the truck. He need to get my phone and all this and that. So once he did that, the lady on the walkie-talkie was like, yeah, like, they still want him. So then I gave my brother my phone. I got some numbers out that I can make some calls. So then we get to Lexington. I'm in Lexington jail. Now, the warrant was in Columbia. So Columbia had like 72 hours to come get me from Lexington, or Lexington just gotta let me go type. So I'm in Lexington. We get there. I'm in the booking area. The booking area, bruh. That's like, if you ever go to jail, which I don't want nobody to. If you ever go to jail, bro, the booking take about 8-9 hours, bro. You gonna be sitting in there for a long time, bro. Like that's hell, bro. Like you just gonna be sitting in there waiting to go to the back for the longest. So I'm sitting and booking. The lady, she called me to the desk, get my name, my height, my weight. She even wrote down tattoos and all this and that. Like before I made my phone call, I had to talk on the phone. Like the phone I was repeating stuff so the phone could pick up my voice. Like that's weird. Like I was repeating some weird stuff in the phone so it can pick up my voice. So after I done that, I got a couple phone calls. I called. After that time going by, I'm sleeping there. Like it's cold. So like I got on that ugly ass orange jumpsuit. So I'm cold. Like I'm folding my arms in there. I'm cold and sleep. So the officer finally come call my name. We go to the back. Once we get to the back, like it's late. Like it's late. Everybody sleep. It's late back there when I get back there. So when I get back there, the little CO officer at the desk, she was like, excuse me. She was like, go up in room 11 or like room 11. Like Lexington is just one big open dorm. Like it was just open, like it was just upstairs, downstairs, but it was open, like no doors, no nothing. It was just open rooms. And mine was 11, so I'm getting my mat and everything. I'm going to 11. It's 3 dudes up though. It's 3 dudes up. It's 3 dudes woke. So I get there, I go up the stairs, I get to my, not even like 5 minutes, I swear, not even 5 minutes in there, bruh. And the 3 dudes walk up to me, bruh. He like, where you from? How old you is? I'm like, oh, really? Like, I'm like, you feel me? I tell them where I'm from. I tell how old I am. They walk off. One dude was like, oh, I thought you were younger than that. I'm like, nah, this ain't that. So now in my head, I'm thinking like, yeah, I ain't even finna go to sleep. Like, I ain't even finna go to sleep. I gotta keep my third eye open. One of the 3, he come up to me he was like, I can use your pen, cause like to make a phone call, it's like they gave us a pen that we use, like a pen that we can use for the phone call. So he came and asked, he was like, I can use your pen to make a phone call. I'm like, nah, I don't remember it. I ain't got my pen. But my pen been in my sock the whole time. I ain't about to let you use my shit, bro. I got some free phone calls I need to use, you feel me? So I tell him, nah, I don't remember it. He was like, oh, dang, all right. So that next morning, we get up, they food horrible. All they food was cold, straight garbage. I lost so much weight in jail, bro. Straight garbage. I ain't eat none of it. So then the next morning, everybody get up, they eating, woo, woo, woo. I go to the phone. Now the same dude that asked for my pen, like when I got in there that night, he saw me on the phone, you feel me? Like he saw me on the phone. So I'm on the phone. I see him walking up. Like I see him see me, you feel me? So he walking up. I'm on the phone. He looked, he was like, dang, bro, I thought you ain't had no, but I cut him off. I was like, oh, hold on, I'm on the phone. I cut him off. So he walked behind me, bro, like walked behind me. So I turned with the phone, looking at him. He was like, you got money on your phone? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm just talking on it. The whole time, like, you get like 2 free calls in there. So then I'm on the phone, looking at him. I'm like, yeah, I'm on the phone. Then he get mad. He was like, well, we got a boss. But he say that as he walking off. Like, I can't explain it. Like, he say that as he walking off. So he like, we got a boss. So I'm like, what? Like, I'm looking at him like, what? Like, what you saying? He just walk off. The whole time he just pump faking though. Like he ain't even, after that, he ain't even speak to me for like the rest of the 2 days I was in there. You feel me? Like he just try to pump me to see what I was going for. I wasn't going for this shit. I beat the brakes off that man and that bitch. But anyway, so as time go by, he ain't say nothing to me the rest of them days I was in jail. Dude, the same dude who tried to be tough, it was some other dude that came like the next night. He tried to do the same thing to him. Like he tried to bully him out his pin code, all this and that. Like, bro, come on, man. You can't be trying to debug nobody's pin code, bro. Like, come on, man. The whole time I was in jail, he was steady asking people for their codes. But he tried to debug little bro and me. But me or little bro ain't go for that junk. Little bro wasn't going for it. So as time go by, I'm steady at everybody tell me like, yeah, Columbia, they got 72 hours to come get you, or they got to let you go. Woo, woo, woo. So time go by. I think, I'm on the third day. I'm sitting downstairs watching TV. That lady just called my name. Hunter, pack up your stuff. I go upstairs, pack up my stuff, walk me to the front. I see the Columbia police officer. He waiting on me. He writing my stuff down. He gave me this blue. Hold on, I got this. He gave me like the blue bench warrant right here, fool. The blue bench warrant. He gave me this. Served me the bench warrant, fool, for not showing up to court. And bro, the address so old, but this address so old, bro. Like it's so crazy, bro. I went to jail over something from 2017, bro. That's insane, bro. 2017. But I ain't never finished going to court for it, bro. All right, boom. So fast forward, we get to Columbia. We in there. The lady see the blue warrant. She see the blue warrant. I'm guessing this bad, because in there, they was telling me, like, this bad, this a blue one. You got to sit for some months and all this and that. So she was like, oh, I hope you got your family on this. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't trying to hear it. So then fingerprint me. I go in the holding cell. It's like booking again. But it's like a different booking. I'm in there for some hours before I go to the back. So it's booking. I go in the cell with these 2 dudes. But the 2 dudes, they were leaving. Like, they was in the cell leaving. I was in the cell getting ready to go back. At first I go change. He give me the jail clothes, the jail shoes. I hate them shit. I changed, whoop, whoop. Then he took the picture, fingerprint. I made a couple phone calls. I got to make a couple phone calls. Then I got put in the cell. Then they brought some more people. Like, they brought some more people in my cell. It was like one big ass cell. And then we all in there talking about the charges, talking about what everybody got, this and that. So then it was the old dude, and I call him OG old dude. He was funny, he was cool. So I'm asking him like, yeah, I got a bench warrant, woo, woo, how long, woo, woo. He was like, you got the blue one? He was like, you got the blue one, boy. You gonna be sitting. He was like, you might well get comfortable. You gonna be waiting. He was like, you gotta wait on them. He was like, you ain't short the court when they wanted you to, so you gotta wait on them. But my heart dropped, boy. My heart dropped. I'm like, boy, ain't no way, boy. Not me, ain't no way, but no, anytime, bro, I was trying to find any information I can about that blue one, good or bad. From the OG was telling, the OG was so cutthroat with it, but he was like, boy, the blue one, you want that? He was like, I said 8 months. I had to tell OG, boy, shut up, boy, I ain't want to hear no more, boy, shut up, I ain't want to hear no more. So then, finally, after sitting and booking for some hours, 6, 7, 8 hours, ain't no telling, we go to the back. Once we get to the back, it's like the little CO officer in the back, she assigning us to sales. So she was like, she told the old dude, the OG who I was talking to, she was like, he like, go to 2. Then she told me to go to 2. So I was like, okay, I'm in the cell with somebody that I've been talking to. I'm cool with OG. Me and OG get in there. Though, I think me and OG was in the cell. Me and OG was in the cell 3 days together, 3 days. And then he went home the 4th day. But bro, them 3 days in the cell with OG, bro. This man in the cell, bro, straight boxes on, bro. Like, this man got straight boxes on. He done took the jail shirt off. He done took the jail, but he talking about he hot in boxes. I'm like, man, OG tweaking. Middle of the night, this nigga farting. Middle of the night, this man waking up taking shits, man. In middle of the night, bro, taking shits, man. I'm telling this man, like, bro, that food is garbage in Colombia and like the Colombian food was just hot. You feel me? Like, Lexington food was always cold. Colombian food was hot, warm, but all of it was garbage, but straight garbage. I'm in the cell with OG, he taking shits, he farting, but OG was funny. OG know how to talk. He was talking. He was telling about all his cases, all this and that. I was steady asking him about my case, the blue warrant, all this and that, finding that information. So as time go by, I help OG. I tell somebody, boom, call 3-way for OG. OG called his boss bonded my OG left. So now I'm in the cell by myself. I've been in the cell by myself probably about 2 hours. 2 hours. And the trustee, like, if you know what a trustee is, that's somebody that's in jail, but like they working. Like they work. They always out they cell, they work, cleaning up, they handing you the food. Basically, yeah, clean up, hand you the food, checking the rooms and shit. They working. So basically, they in jail, but they ain't never in their cell really. So I'm in myself by myself for like a couple hours. He walked by, he see me in there by myself. Then he told the CEO, like, let me out and go get in the room with him. And that was love off rip, because his door ain't never shut. Like, his door ain't never shut. Like, I had like the cell door was open, and I was watching TV all day, bro. All day, bro. I'm talking about like 4 days, 3 days straight. All day, bro. I'm watching Thor, Black Panther, Captain America, Fast and Furious, all, bro. I'm watching all the movies, bro. So time go by. I'm asking, you know, I'm talking to everybody in Colombia now. I'm in Colombia, everybody talking what they charges, what they bond is, what they done did, whoop the whoop. Time going by. Like, bro, I'm seeing Shanks. Like, in the room I'm in, when I got moved in my trusty room, he had, like, his light. Like, it was out, but, like, they had the sparks. Like, when you hit the sparks, it was a fire. Like, basically, like, it was sparking. So, basically, they were lighting. They was smoking wax paper. Whatever. They were back there smoking. That shit was stank, though. Like, they was wilding back there. And, bro, some dude, he got some drugs back there. He had got some drugs back there type. I don't know how, bro. If you know jail, you know how, but I ain't saying that, y'all. So he got some drugs back there. He let one dude test the drug. When he let the dude test the drug, he went and took a shower. He went and took a shower. He went upstairs, took a shower. So buddy who he let test it, stole it, basically. Stole it. You feel me? So then when he came back, we all in the yard. We in the yard talking, chopping it up. He walk out there like somebody stole his junk. They telling him like, bro, baby, it was buddy by your room, bro. So then them two got to arguing about the fight. They yelling out on boss, on GD. They doing all that. Oh, that's all you hear back there is, bro, on crib, on all that. That's all you heard back there, bro. Everybody putting it on their game, bro. That's crazy. That's all you hear. So, bro, the big dude, he was steady saying like, my junk ain't got no legs, ain't gonna walk out type jump. And the other dude was ready to fight. He was like, come in the room, come on, let's go outside. So the little short dude who stole it, he thought big dude got a shank. So he went and got some soap and he tied it in the bag. And like, I seen it before, but that's my first time seeing it. Like, I heard about like soap in the bag. Like, you could beat somebody with that junk. That's my first time seeing it though. He had it in the bag. He was like, for that. He was like, you think you finna stab me for free? I'm gonna give you a concussion. Like, he had the soap and all, bro. He tied it so perfect, bro. He would, you feel me? He would go bop, bop. He would go beat, bro, really. They ain't never do nothing though, bro. That junk just, it just died over. But he still was watching, bro. He still ain't like that junk. That joke was so fun. He still ain't like it. Bro, I done seen a fight over the phone, bro. I done seen a fight over the phone, bro. Word. Like, bro, one day, this it's an old white man, bro. He was so funny, bro. He ain't care at all, bro. Like, he did not care at all, bro. So the old white man, he got the phone call. No, Ashley was this little black young dude. He tapped somebody on the shoulder like, bro, let me get the phone when you done with it. He was like, all right. So once the dude got done on the phone, the old white man, he got the phone next, really. And the little young dude, like, oh, what you doing? So they been over there about to fight, like the old white man swinging the phone, trying to hit the man. The young dude like, boy, you go in your room, I'm gonna beat you, bro. Old white man got off the phone. Old white man got off the phone, bro. He went in his room and laid down, bro. He went in his room and laid down, bro. So the young dude picked up a chair, bro. I kid you not. Went in the room and hit the man with the chair, bro. He hit the man with the chair, bro. The old white man got up. He come out the room swinging and he falling like he old. So he swung one time and did a 360 and he failed. This shit was so funny, bro. Then everybody like broke it up, like chill out, before we go on lockdown type shit. That shit was so funny. I done seen so much back there, bro. I done helped so many people, bro. Like, I had my peeps on the phone calling other people, putting on 3-ways for other people in Janae, bro. Like, it was a gay dude that came the night before, bro. Like, ain't no way. And, bro, he was in there walking around with his shirt up, switching it off. Like, oh, man, them boys were back, they ready to beat that man, bro. I kid you not, but they were ready to beat that man. My trusty roommate, like, me and him would chop it up. He'd ask me what I was in there for. I asked him what he in there. He get it telling me, boy, he can't even talk about what he in there for. I'm like, boy, ain't no way, boy. And like, in our room, like, he had the tissue, like the way you hold the tissue lid. Once I got some tissue, like, he had 2 shanks in there, 2 shanks. You feel me? He had 2 shanks in there. I'm like, oh Lord, I'm debating, like, should I take one of these shanks? But ain't nobody would try me. I was cool with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody be staying in their lane until like they see somebody in there that they know, and then they start chopping it up. Then like on like on the last day I was in there, I was like, my roommate, he got classified. So when you get classified, like, they put you in another part of the jail, like they go into like an open dorm, like I was in Lexington. So my roommate got classified and he left. So I asked the CO, like, since he left, like, let me be a trustee. Like, I ain't trying to be in my cell all day with the door shut. I get out here and clean or some shit, you feel me? So I asked, he was like, yeah, whenever he leave, you can be it. So when he left, I had me and this other dude, cause his roommate was a trustee too, so both of them left. So me and him just replaced them basically. So after we replaced him, when I say everybody, but everybody was trying to be a trustee, bro. Everybody. Then I was like, how you get to be a trustee? How you get to be a trustee? I'm like, bro, I just replaced my roommate because he was a trustee. So I just replaced him, basically. Then, bro, like 15 minutes, I kid you not, 15 minutes of me, like, being a trustee. I'm cleaning out, like, the rooms that everybody leaving. Like, I'm cleaning out, getting the mat, taking the mat. 15 minutes, bro. He called my name, bro. He called my name, Hunter, bro. Look, pack your stuff up. I'm like, boy, yes, sir. Cause the lawyer, he told my people either Wednesday or Thursday I'm gonna be out. I got out Tuesday that same day, bro. The same day that my peoples paid their money. I got out the same day, bro. Within a few hours, bro. Like, I think they paid me like at 11:30. I got out like at 4 or something, bro. Word, bro. Word. I don't know what strings he pulled, but I'm glad he pulled them off. For real. Like 15 minutes of me being a trustee, bro. Got out, bro. He called my name, got out. I go to the front. I change my clothes. Then I go make some phone calls. Then like my ride was outside. Like I heard the lady say my ride was outside. Then the little black lady, she put me in the cell. Like, what you doing? My ride outside? You put me in the cell. And she put me in the cell with the old white man that got hit with the chair, bro. I've been in the cell, but he told me his back hurt and all that. Like, you got hit with that chair. Alright, that joke was funny. But nah, I had to wait because the white man was getting the ankle monitor. So I had to wait. Then when the fat police officer came and got me, took me out. I had got my property back. I just got my necklace back. Went outside. I left that bit, man. But don't go to jail, dog. That joint, my experience, my first experience, I was 18. I was young. I was in there scared. But this experience, like, I was just cooling, like, just ready to get it over with, basically. I'm just glad I ain't got to sit until they give me a court date, fool. I get to be home free and then wait on my court date. Just don't forget to go to that motherfucker again. But man, that's it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that story, bro. I done spent 7 days back there, bro. 3 days at Lexington, and the rest is at Columbia, bro. Never again. I'm glad to be free.